Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Datable channel. Today I am here with a new topic on. We are having another option in this add column ribbon, that is of conditional column. So this is nothing but creating a new column that conditionally adds the value in the currently selected column. As we are hovering over it, it is showing us. So we will be watching in detail what this particular option does and how we can execute this option. So let's get started with the video. Here, for this demonstration purpose of this conditional column option, I have just selected this fact uh, table, that is a query in which we are having this data set, on top of which we will be applying few of the options, because there are multiple options. We will not be going through each and every, because I will just explain and you can go ahead and then you can make a demo, or you can practice over any data set. It will be easy for you. So I will be naming it this particular option. There is a new column name. We will assign this a new column name here. So that will be conditional column, something like this. And now we are having this option, whole option, and another button that is add clause. Another thing is this else. Now question arises, what this conditional column represents. Conditional column is nothing but, if you are aware of some programming thing, then there is a if else conditional. This if else thing is called as conditional statement into our coding language basically. So here you can see that we are having if and then else. So whatever we do in this if else, what this if else represent is, suppose you are having any condition that you want to execute on that particular you want to execute some particular output on the basis of some condition. So that condition you will declare in this particular window, on the basis of on which output will be depending. Suppose you are having a condition that if you are going to from a road, and if Ram meets you, you will give him 50 rupees of it. Or if suppose you some other guy named Pratik meets you, and you just want to give him 100 rupees. So this is now a condition. If Ram meets, then you will pay 50 rupees. If Pratik meets, then you will pay 100 rupees. So this is only if so here we can declare it as in coding language that if Ram meets, pay 50, else pay 100. Means other than Ram, whoever will meet, that is Pratik, if he will meet, definitely you are going to pay him 100. So this particular scenario can happen in a nested loop as well. Right now we have taken an example of this Ram and Pratik, which is there are only two conditions here, and if we are having multiple conditions, we can definitely go ahead, and then we are having another button here, that is add clause. So on click of this add clause, we can have different options, that suppose any other guy, Shyam, if the person is a Shyam, then if you want to pay him 70 rupees. So you have had are having three multiple different options, that is, first Ram will meet and you will pay 50, else if Pratik meets you will pay 100, else other than these two, if Sam meets you, you are going to pay 70 rupees. So something like this. So these are the nested condition statement and example basically. So we can have multiple nested if else condition. You can click on add clause, and you will get that next conditional statement where you can prove you can put down your another statement, conditional statement into it, and the output you will be providing here. So as in layman term, whatever I told you the example, here it will come that if Ram equals to value, that if Ram meets, then output will be 50, right? So something like this, you can go ahead and then I will tell you in the technical term that how you can execute this whole statement into this particular column, into this category option. If suppose we are having this category, here we can see that when we will click on filter, we can see that we are having three options here: furniture, office supplies, and then technology. So suppose we want to assign some code basis of the category. So how we can do this? There should be some option. So the option is this particular one, conditional column. So what we will tell is, we'll click on conditional column. We'll click on new column name as conditional, or category code, something like this we can write. It will be better. Code. So first thing we are going to declare is column name. On which column we want to apply this whole condition, that is category we want to apply. So category we will write. Operator, it is asking us. So there are multiple operators. Let me explain all these operators one, or let me just quickly show you one example, then I will explain all these operators so that you can make practice of all those operators as well on some other data set. So this category I am taking it up equals to value I am passing as furniture, suppose. Fine. And the output you want to provide is, so here you are having another option that enter a value or select a column. So right now we are going to assign some code, right? So 101 it will be. Add clause it is asking you. So definitely you can go ahead and then again select this category. This time you will work for office supplies, office supplies. For this you want to provide the code 102. Add clause, again you want to have category equals, you are now having another thing that is technology, right? Now here the code will come as 103. In this, either we can have this technology in this else if, and since we are having only these three categories and we want to assign these things, so else what we can do, we can remove this for just for optimization purpose. That means the best, as a best practice, what we can do is we can delete this up, we can pass this as else. That means technology, for furniture it will be taken as 101, for office supplies 102, and the rest whatever it will be. And here we can see that it is only technology, so we can pass it as 103. So it will automatically take technology because the rest is technology only, right? So on click of OK, you can see that the values has been assigned basis of whatever the value it is over there. Either it is a office supplies or furniture or technology, it is assigning those values into it. So this is how we can deal up with having some conditional column, or how we can create a conditional column. Let me explain other options available over here. So again I am choosing one column, whose country. So here it is asking you that equals, we operator we have used in this past demonstration, that is equals we have already covered up. Does not equal is nothing but, suppose we want to go with the option that will not be equal to, suppose value it is over here, we are passing some value which we don't want to, we want to judge that if this particular value it is over there or not. So we will go ahead with this does not equals to. Begin with, it is nothing but if suppose you are having a string value, that means you are having a text value into the country column. And if you want to judge, suppose country, if it starts with I, India, if it is the value is India, so begins with, if we want to judge if the country is starting with I, if we want to perform any operation, if the country name starts with I, then we can provide that output to here. Similarly, does not begin with, it will be just reverse of it. Ends with, that means the ending later of that text value, it will see judge on the basis of that, and output it will be given on that basis. Does not end with, again it will be opposite of ends with. Contains is nothing but, if you are having suppose a long string or long text under which you want to judge only some small 2 to 3 letters, if you want to have you want to judge over it. So definitely, if that particular word it is containing, that text is containing or not, if you want to check that if it is containing or not, you will just go with ahead with this option, this contain option, and you can just write down that if in India IN. So IN, if it is over there or not. After that, if IN is there, you can provide some value to it, that if IN, if it is containing, then provide some value or whatever condition you want to apply. Then definitely you can go ahead with another condition, that if that particular country is containing Europe, like a EUP, something like that. If you want to have that those conditions, you can provide it over here, on the basis of which this output will be, you will be giving, which will be printed out into that particular new column. So that was whole about this. If any confusion, let me know into the comment section. And thank you so much for watching the videos. If you found this video helpful, give a thumbs up to the video and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to the channel for new upcoming videos, like index column, duplicate column, all these options will be covering up. So thank you so much.